Hey guys, and welcome back to Rimworld. Last episode we had a toxic fallout start, which is why we've got the sickly green over the area. We also had Mick Baconator join, who was previously known as Schaefer the prisoner. And I have in fact let Penelope out of here, which happened last episode too, so no worries. Penelope is fine. And I am absolutely certain the reason we don't have a grizzly bear is because the grizzly bear starved. And then got butchered. So, what I have done instead is there's a grizzly bear out here and we're going to tame it. Hopefully that will make up for the mistake. With the toxic fallout we've got a bit of a problem in that we need to make some routes which are covered, which get everyone where they need to go. The houses aren't so bad. I think we'll leave the houses where they are, but I really want to get a covered route here, which is why I've put this granite wall designation down, because we'll put a roof going this way. We might need some more areas to support roofs. I don't know if it'll manage to get across that distance. I've also building 2 more hampers in here for more cloth. Something we need to do is there we go, is stop sewing of the cotton, because we have so much cloth, so much, and we're going to have pellets here as well, and we'll designate a couple of them for steel and one of them for wood, and that should clear up some more room in our storage. We could of course just expand the storage, but I think this is the more efficient method for right now. We'll change things up going forward, but for right now we go as we go. So we want some more steel mined out, but again, toxic fallout's a bad idea. We'll just mine out this and see what we get out of it. I think the conduit has been completed. It has. So these are functioning now. So now we deconstruct a bit of it. Actually, no, cancel that one. We'll deconstruct it way closer to the base. And that will mean that we can activate a switch further up. Something else we need to do, because, well, we don't need to do it, but it's something that I like to do, is put the concrete under the... not enough steel. Fine. We won't put concrete under then. Right, so... just kind of waiting for things to happen. With these hampers now built, we'll put them into cloth. And yes, I'll do it the efficient way. There you go. Clear all, cloth, pellets, storage, clear all. We want steel and steel. We don't have that much steel, but hopefully we will in the future. And we let these guys do this. So the man is going to go make that wall, which is great. So I want to make sure I zone this for a roof. Like that. Good. You failed. The man. Not impressed. And we want to clear this one and have it for wood. Great. This should really help with our storage situation in terms of how many slots we have in there. Currently got a couple of people working on the steel in here, and also we've got fire everywhere because of the dry thunderstorm. That, again, I was too distracted to really follow what was happening, so I'm really hoping for some rain. But you'll see that people are starting to get initial toxic buildup. I do want them to finish in here, but I think I'll just stop work in this area until the toxic fallout clears up. Oh good, you're standing under the roof and playing. That's nice. Once the toxic fallout clears, we'll actually designate this area to be cleared of roofs as well. See, we do need another piece of support right there. And that way they can hopefully sort of stay under roofs most of the time. Except for when they're being jerks about it. Actually, let's do something interesting. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and you can see I've placed all this purple junk. This is the area called Toxic Fallout, and hopefully when it comes to Toxic Fallout, the idea here is to encourage them to only stay within the routes that I've designated. Some I've made efficient, some I haven't, I don't know. It's just basically to get them to stay under roofs as much as possible. So I've given them routes to their houses, I've made sure all the buildings are designated. Should probably put one in the prison as well. So we'll do that. And we'll make a route, I don't know, like this. That way, preferably, they'll just stay under the roofs the whole time as much as possible. Now, in order to make sure that people do that, Toxic Fallout, and this has brought my attention to the fact that I hadn't designated this stuff. Anything? Joy. Great. So, we'll also make sure that Penelope stays in animal area, but here's what's going to happen, because several times now I've nearly starved Penelope. There you go, Penelope, you can now go into the fridge and get yourself a snack when you need to. So now Penelope will stay in here and not, preferably, get any more toxic buildup. In a kind of sick way, the more toxic buildup we have, the more chance our doctor has to learn. Let's not aim for that though. Let's aim for keeping everyone healthy. But it seems to be working. They seem to be sticking to the routes that I've given them, which is great. Baconator, what are you up to, my friend? You're praying. It's fair enough. Toxic Fallout is no joke. We finally disconnected that bit. Now, nobody's actually going to get around to doing this work while they're restricted, but I'm going to put a power switch there anyway. Yeah, so everyone's sticking to their roots and doing their thing, which is nice. We may have kind of a boring time of things right now. I think we can force... Yeah, we can force Curie to go outside the zone that they need to be restricted to, by actually prioritizing work, so that is actually a good thing. So in that case, I think we can do the same for building that switch. It's not a hauler. It's outside the allowed area. No, we can't. But we can trade, so that's fine. Is there anything we want to sell? Yeah. Sell the shoddy shortbow. And... is there anything we want to buy? Well, we always want to buy their medicine. So... wait a minute. Wait a second. I've done this wrong. Brain. Okay, so this would be selling. This is buying. I want to buy all your medicine. Great. So we can sell them the poor sniper rifle. And I'm tempted to do so because the poor sniper rifle is really bad. So there you go. And I will buy all your components. And I'm actually going to sell the pemmican because we have so much stocks of everything else that we can get a fair amount of money by doing that. And... yeah. I think that's good. What? Trader has insufficient silver? We'll give it to them anyway. I can't be bothered working out the actual, like, Scrooge of that. Can we get some rain, please? Because I would really like the whole area not to burn down, which seems to be happening rather quickly. I don't even know whether it can rain during a toxic fallout. I hope so. You working on that? Is that what you're working on? No. If I told you to work on that, yeah, it's outside the area, so why don't we do that? And that, and that, and that will allow them to run and repair things if necessary. I won't do it for this stuff because we'll just do it as it's needed, but hopefully people will end up working on that so we can get some roofed area over here. Yay! Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, it is the morning and I just realised that once again I forgot to set things to research. I want fuses quite badly. And that will allow us to make sure that we can put a basic fuse here, and then in any event that would end up in what's called a BZT event, which is when a conduit explodes or something like that, will instead be taken by the fuse. The fuse will deal with everything instead. Got a manhunter pack, 2 elephants. Now, I have been told that they won't actually attack the walls if they're locked out, which is nice, and that seems to be happening. Because I'd rather not deal with elephants right now, not while we're dealing with toxic fallout. What I'm really worried about in terms of toxic fallout is everyone getting bored out of their mind, because that will be very, very bad. But if they're happy just idling, we've got 6 colonists idle, so only 1 person is working right now, and that is Curie. Anybody can research, I don't mind. Take turns even. I just don't want everyone to go stir crazy. Speaking of, innocent prisoner died. Yes, that was Mantis. You are sick, and you're in a little pain, and you're in a cramped environment because there's so many people milling around the Great Hall at the moment. Which is, again, unfortunate, but what can you do? Right, I just want this toxic fallout to go so we can keep going with what we were working on. I suppose it wouldn't actually be so bad if I designate this for work again. So why don't we do exactly that? There we go. And we will also need to make the toxic fallout area larger. You guys can get there like this. Okay. So this should allow them to work on everything in here. I want that also designated as useful because we're going to be backfilling this with granite walls. It's less area that insects can possibly spawn. And hopefully when people get up in the morning, they'll find themselves working in the mines. But who knows? Yeah, Curie's gone to work. Belgabor's going to work. Everyone's eager to do some work. And the Manhunter pack is still out there. We got some cargo pods though, which drop Megatherium leather. That would actually be quite good, but if anyone goes outside this wall, they're going to risk getting even sicker, and they're also going to risk being attacked by elephants. Or in fact, they will be attacked by elephants. Because they are in fact man hunters, so they will hunt men down. Like, these people are probably going to be attacked soon. Have the elephants started heading towards them? No. That's good. They're being left alone. What have you guys got to trade, though? Ooh, we revealed an area. What? No, fire revealed an area. Yes, steel can burn down. It's a game mechanic thing, I think, more than it is a, more than it is a realistic thing. Everyone is mining right now. That's good, I suppose. And they have dealt with the elephants for me. Hooray! Gary, can you go talk to Val, please? Oh, they lost some people. They lost 3 people. Well, I hope they don't blame me for that. We could sell them Penelope. That will never happen. Never. We can sell them some herbal medicine. We have so much of it that... Why don't we just sell them like 98? No, 98. No. Negative 98. Negative 98. Yeah. There we go. That worked. That'll take us to an even 100. We could buy some foxes from them. Buy a breeding pair of foxes. What is your intelligence? Advanced. So we could have an army of fox haulers. It's more mouths to feed though. And we've already got 7 humans. So... Nah. We'll go for a breeding pair of bears if we can manage it. What happened to that bear? It probably got sick and died. Yeah. A lot of things are getting sick and dying. It's sad. So if you look at the health, toxic buildup extreme. Oh! It's clearing! Toxic fallout has settled. Hooray! So, that's awesome. You can be put back in the home area, Penelope, and everybody else can be unrestricted. Yeah. Cool. Everybody can do things again. And the other thing we need to do is clear roofed area over this stuff. Why? Because I'm a stickler for looks. There we go. And eventually people will get to removing those roofs. So, things we need to do. This room is now cleared out, which is fun. But I need to do one more thing, and this is why I kind of like mine it out and then mine these walls out. And the reason for that is so I make sure that I get the size of the area correct. We're taking out these walls because we're going to replace them with our own. And that is that. Why do we replace them with our own? Because you can't lead conduits or anything else through walls that are natural. We could put them through the floor, but I kind of like having our own walls. Also, natural walls are... Whoops, wrong one. Natural walls are ugly as a -2. So we don't want that. Please disable that. Thank you. We have a cargo pods. More cargo pods. What is this? Raccoon meat. No, we'll let that out there to rot. It's too far away. Wow. That's a lot of blood. And, unforbid everything, please. Strip them. May as well make use of the stuff that was dropped here. Strip them. Strip them. Unforbid, 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 unforbid. Everything unforbids. There's some ivory. Which we didn't get when we killed an elephant. We've got no animals around here. We do have a dead Megatherium. We'll try and drag them inside if we can. To butcher them. We've got a couple of muffalos that survived, although I doubt they're going to survive very long. Don't worry though, animals will move back into our area despite being horribly murdered and dead. We could go out here and fetch a lot of this, but it's probably on the verge of rotting anyway. Maybe not. Maybe we try and get what we can. Because muffalo wool and muffalo meat will serve us for a very, very long time. So if people can bring that in, I'll be happy. Curry's working on breaking down... Oh, that's something I didn't talk about 2 episodes ago. One of the mods we've got is to reclaim fabric, and I've set these up. So this one reclaims anything which is anywhere from awful to superior, which is 50% or less. So Curie will break down anything that is awful to superior to 0 to 50%. Why nothing higher than superior? Because anything higher than superior, even if it's badly damaged, sells well. And this one is break down absolutely anything that is from awful to poor. Because the next one is normal, right? So just break everything down. See that rotted on its way, which is unfortunate. But if we can bring some in and get them butchered, that would be nice. You're probably on the verge of rotting though. It's refrigerated. That's... What? Why are you refrigerated? It's 12C outside. Oh, it's 6C outside. It's 10C in the storage room. Huh. Well, I suppose it is fall, which means we're going to have to start thinking about heating, which is fun. But get that stuff butchered. Oh, one rotted. Go, people, go. You prioritize butchering, please. No, why can't you butcher? Cannot bury. Butcher creature, do forever. I know you can butcher, so why aren't you letting me tell you to butcher it? Oh, whatever. We've got meat for days. It's spilling out of the room. We have a siege and a relationship. We'll see what the relationship is first. There are people who have a relationship with your colonists or prisoners in the arriving group of pirates. Keep in mind that even though they are related, they will still attack each other because of their bad factions' relations. These people are Scavenger, the Nose, which is the niece of Curie. Curie has a lot of people related to them, apparently. We've had 2 people so far like that. And they are over here. A siege is going to be interesting, because that means we're going to be hit with artillery. We're apparently at that point where we are rich enough to be attacked by a siege. Group of pirates from the Shiv unit have arrived nearby. It looks like they want to besiege the colony and pound you with artillery from a distance. You can try to wait them out or go get them. We will absolutely be going to get them, because the alternative is just letting them attack our colony with horrible, deadly artillery, and we don't want to deal with that. So, I'm going to set some jobs up first. So that people who aren't part of this can still be doing work. Right, and I'm going to leave that open because we're going to backfill it. Well, actually, we'll just do that. And that. Okay, great. So... people will work on that, but in the meantime, we'll take Rorax and the man, possibly out of the people with the shotguns, who's got the best shooting? 5, 3, yeah, Belkabor. So we'll take Belkabor, the man, and Rorax out. Yeah, there we go. To go and shoot at the horrible invaders. But we need to let them set up a little bit first, so we know how to attack them, from what angle. Oh boy, this could be interesting. Here we go. Okay, so they're going to be building sandbags. They've got lots of materials to set up their artillery. Looks like they've got 2 artillery posts. They've got some survival package meals. This is what needs to run out before they leave. And one trick you can actually do is force attack things with somebody with a Molotov and destroy their supplies, but we don't have that option. We have weapons and that's it. So we have to kind of harass them, which is going to be hard because we don't really have any good cover out this way. We'll see what we can do. This may be an utter disaster. We may lose people for the first time in our colony. Alright, draft everybody, please meet over here. If you would, please, thank you. It's best to attack early if you are going to attack. What have we got over there? Somebody's got a PDW, which is a machine pistol. A pistol. Is there anyone that's really going to be able to get us from range? Pistol, grenades, EMP grenades, frag grenades. So we got some grenadiers, but no one that's really got range on us, which is great because what we can do is we can put Rorax here, Belgabor, and the man kind of in the wings waiting, and Rorax will outrange everybody. Murdered. Great. Next target, please, Rorax. Just harass them. Harass them until they leave. And we win. Just like that. Great. Undraft Rorax. That's fantastic. We'll claim all this junk. Claim all the sandbags. We'll do this in the much more reasonable way. There we go, claimed. We'll take your survival packages and your wood and your grenades. Oh, score. We'll strip you. We'll strip you. Strip. Strip. You have fancy meals, fine meals. Take all your grenades, that's great. It's nice to actually have grenades now. For what I hope are semi-obvious reasons. Take your artillery shells. Just making sure I've got everything unforbidden. We have more visitors. We handled that so well. I was so happy. I was expecting a complete disaster, but it happened relatively well. We did have the absolute benefit of range there because none of them came with sniper rifles or anything. Rorax outranged them by quite a distance. Oh, they're working on deconstructing it. Nice. Alright, that's components and steel for us. It's quite far out of the colony, but I don't really mind because it means that we get lots of nice stuff. That's what happens when sieges happen. Where are you guys going? Who of you is the trader? None of you are a trader? Okay. Well, you can just hang out then. Anyway, I think that will do us for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.